There is a few more things in terms of fire safety, which is important. Is uh, the recommended material used for the construction, the only graded material by authority, which is going to use for cladding as well as warning material. That is very important because it's like not only that particular cladding material, particular walling material withstanding the fire. The distance between the two buildings, the distance between the abutting building also matters. That is also important fire norms. That if a particular one building is getting accidentally getting catch under the fire, so it should not transfer in the other building, and the heat generated by the first building, the radiating heat may be very hazardous to the other building. So that cladded material which is on other building also should be but equipped with a particular grade, so it can withstand that much of heat. So the people as well as the occupants property can be removed from the other building, and a big mishap can be controlled. So this is the necessary part in terms of fire safety. Now, next important functional requirement is, you can see on your screen, that is resistance to the passage of heat. Now, this is a very important and interesting topic, that resistance to the passage of heat. Nowadays, it is very common in practice that you saw number of solar rooftop solar panels are installed in Pan City. You can see that, you can say that that is the very good energy efficient solution. It's not only provide a shade to the building, but also create also generate power. So ample of electricity can be uh, generated, and you can use for your daily use, and that expense as well as the energy consumption can be reduced from the power sector. Then nowadays solar panel and the solar panel as an cladding element also available. So there are a number of buildings are constructed with the solar panel as a cladding material. So in that case, the heat gain as on the external part of the building can be beneficial. So at that solar radiations can not only the internal part can be become safe from the that UV radiation and the heat gain from the external condition, and solar generating panels can act as a buffer on the claddings, and that energy can be again used for the internal part of the building. One more thing, the air condition inside the building, and the air movement, or you can say the internal air temperature which is required inside the building, is maintained with the help of this kind of technology. That heat gain outside, heat gain at the surface of the building, and the exact temperature required in the internal environment of the building. So this heat can be transferred with some technical implementation, technological implementation, and internal heat also can be managed. Nowadays, waste heat management, waste heat recovery, this kind of technology, this kind of very integrated technology can be used, and this implement very large green building solutions for the for the particular building. And yeah, as soon as we consider the reduce in energy consumption of the building, it will be definitely economy as a maintenance part for after post construction to be considered. Now this is an important topic again, that is resistance to the passage of sound. Now, nowadays, sound pollution, noise pollution is very important factor to consider to create a healthy environment. People who are living very nearer to the railway station, very nearer to the airport, so the experience while this kind of transportation system created noise, it is very inconvenient to uh, communicate at that time. It is not only with this kind of railway stations and airport, the area near the railway station and the airport. It is also with the area which is very nearer to the heavy marketplace, uh, very heavy road with the heavy traffic. So to provide healthy condition, silent and calm condition, working condition, it is very necessary to provide this kind of cladding material with the right implementation of sound insulation. So noise and sound can be filtered and maybe the reduce up to the level that is healthy and making a pleasant environment inside the building. So uh, this resistance to the passage of sound, that means it is sound or noise which is created from the particular source to up to the receiver. So this particular passage can be designed very properly or the treated very properly with the cladding material. How BGU, that is the glass, the system can be used, vacuum glass can be used, in how the packing of the fixed glass as well as the packing of the installation at the time of installation of sliding windows and the metal windows nowadays, which is very good in the practice, and it is very common nowadays and important at building level or at the time of construction. So what kind of safety measures can be used to provide building noiseless? How you can safety measures particular architect can use, particular architect can implement at the time of design. So this topic is also very important for learning this sound safety measures. And yes, definitely, cladding is sound safety measures. Noise pollution is very well associated with the cladding as well as the external treatment of the building.